Oh yeah.
What's up, y'all? Thank you guys for coming back to the channel. Today I'm actually doing something that's well, I've been neglecting to wash my car and do any like nice detailing to my car, especially to the wheels and particularly because I've been meaning to put these tire leathers on. If you go back to my plan video, my whole like what I did in 2D to kind of make the car different and everything like that, they had a tire leather like design on there, and I had these tire letters in for about maybe 2 months now, and I've been waiting to put like until I get a really like a full new set of tires, which I do. I bought a whole new, all 4 tires are brand new, so for me to put them on. So I'm gonna put these on these. I've seen a couple YouTube videos. I've seen videos of people hoisting the car up and then jacking the car up and then putting them on there. Then I've seen people just put them on while the car is on the ground and use the left and right sides to kind of put the tire leather on. The only thing about it is you need to have the amount of space to be able to press on, like press when you put the glue on, to press on the actual tire leather to create the pressure. To make sure it sticks on there. So I'm gonna try that. I don't wanna have to go through of jacking this car up. So I'm gonna try that and see how that's gonna look and how it's gonna work. I think it can. I will tell you guys what you're gonna need though. Let's go through that. All right, from the videos that I've seen, you're gonna definitely need like some type of, well, people were putting in like water and kind of like soap to kind of take off the initial, oil, grease, break debris from the tires that come on there and everything like that. So I got a little bit of degreaser to kind of clean off the initial, dirt and grime. Acetone. This is like, I went to like the dollar store and picked up this acetone type of remover. I'm hoping it's the right one. Acetone is acetone, at least in my mind. I got some sandpaper to take off, because of what a lot of people was having, a lot of issues people were having were, you see these little raised parts? It makes it really difficult for the tire leathers to actually stay on when you have these little raised parts, these little raised lines and stuff like that. So I've seen a couple people do it where they just take sandpaper to it and just kind of burn it down, these little edges and stuff like that. You just kind of sand them down completely and go from there. I'm gonna try that, see how that works. Obviously, I got the tire leathers here. So, got them backwards. Alright, that's what it's kind of gonna say. I was gonna have it say state driven media, but I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just put state driven. And go from there. Again, you're gonna need like at least 2 cloths, one like crappy dirty one to take off the initial one, and then I got a terry cloth for the nail polish remover to kind of really get down and clean off the tire as best as I can with the acetone. So let's get into it. Forgot to mention that you're gonna need some type of masking tape to kind of mask off the areas that you don't need to really prep, and also to give you the measurement of how far you're gonna have the tire leathers on your car. I mean, you want it to be equally, equally distanced from each other when you're putting it on, and definitely masking tape is the best way to go. Masking tape also to when you put the tire leather on, to tape them up. While you already when you already apply pressure, you tape them up, apply the pressure for about a minute or two, and then you let it sit there for like 10 minutes after you've applied the pressure, so the compound glue could adhere. And of course, I'm using the tire leather glue. People say that this will be enough. I really don't think it'll be enough, but people have been saying that this little nozzle is going to take care of all the letters, all 4 tires, and you're going to be left with like a little bit at the bottom. Their hope is definitely bigger than mine, but we'll see what we put together. those little things right here? You want to take those off because one of the videos said you could get a blade and like cut it off, but for some reason blades and tires don't really feel like it mixes to me. I could see them, so they ain't like they're really being, you know, hid from, you know, view or whatever. All right, so now I'm gonna take the acetone to this one side and get that going. You got a good eye for it. Try to measure out how far you're gonna have for this next side to measure it out, and to kind of, you want to make sure that these letters are like, again, equal to each other. You don't want this side here and then the other side up here. It just looks weird. So I know I'm gonna have to start the letters over here. These letters are gonna have to start over here. Okay. I'm applying pressure right now. Kind of keep it there for like a minute. I'll speed all this up through the power of video editing, so you guys don't sit here watching me hold this for 60 seconds. You gotta kind of let gravity, I ain't really pushing it out because I want to get an even spread of the glue on like all the corners. I don't want it to like lift up after a week. You know what I mean? I want it to lift up. All right, so this side is in. I held each side by you know, for 60 seconds each, a little over a minute for each of them. I mean, yeah, I'm thinking this is gonna definitely work. The glue is really, really good. It's it feels like a I guess it's like it has like a rubber compound to it that allows you to you know, adhere to, I guess, rubber. But yeah, I think that's gonna look good. All I gotta do is just come over here, make sure this side is as prepped as I need it to be. I did prep it, but I just want to, you know, take one last wipe to this side. Then what I'm gonna do is make sure I measure with the measuring tape from this side to that side how far it is, and make sure I can do it equally distanced from this side down here to that side down there. So, you know, just they say about, after you do this, there's like 3 steps to it. You hold it on for the 60 seconds or so to give the initial push. Then you let it sit for about 10 minutes. Now, after you've done all of this, all your tires are done and everything, you don't drive it for about an hour. So until it cures into the rubber. So it's like a 3-part step you gotta do to it. So make sure you don't got nothing planned while you're putting this on for about maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours while this whole thing is going through. Because this is probably gonna be about a good hour and a half step, just taking all the tires, prepping them, and the whole 9 yards. It's gonna take about an hour and a half probably. And then there's another hour where I can't even drive the car. So let's go ahead and do this other side and make sure we're good on this side, all right? Now, also, I'm gonna do these two, the driver's side. I'm not gonna record the passenger like I always tell you guys. I'm not gonna have you guys sit through a 30-minute video of this type of stuff. Another thing I'm gonna do, y'all, because maybe they might have been onto something. I mean, I barely even used, because I'm only adding it to the, you know, I'm not globbing it on or everything like that. I'm just like, make sure the glue is hitting all over the spots on the letters. And I mean, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna definitely have some left over. And with that leftover, when I take this actual, I guess, protective plastic off, I'm gonna put it around the edges on each and every like letter, that way, because I really don't want this to lift up while I'm doing, you know, driving or whatever the case may be. So I'll put this on like the edges all around here, all around, you know what I mean? just so it can stay. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have a good amount left. All right, guys, tell me how that look. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Now, the only thing is, I think that is, I don't know, I think it's too close, maybe too, I don't know. But I like it. I'm gonna do the other back tires, and then probably the next video is basically gonna be a long shot of both tires being done. But I'm not gonna do the other side and have you guys watch the other side, the prepping and all that stuff like that. So the next video I'm gonna be putting up is of the long shot of just the driver's side, so that you guys know how obviously the other side is gonna look. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'll come back and close out the video. All right, guys, y'all tell me what it's looking like. Again, I'm gonna flash the Photoshop file that I did. You're getting there. You're getting a couple steps more closer to my design. Some may think it's a little cheesy. Some may think it's cool. Some may think it's rice. As I always say, it's my car. I think it's dope. And it kind of all comes together. Like I say, when you see the ending result of what I'm putting together, man, you guys are gonna be like, oh, okay, I see it now. But yeah, that is the end of the video. I started on the other passenger side, but I'm not gonna waste you guys' time on showing that process. It's the same thing over and over again. Man, that looks nice. That looks crazy to me. Y'all let me know. But yeah, as I always say, man, thanks for coming to the channel, watching, you know, to anybody watching this right now. As I always say, be grateful, love, smile, all that good stuff. All right. Don't forget to subscribe too. If you see yourself watching my videos and you like what you see and you want to be notified, please just go ahead and subscribe. It doesn't hurt. It's not going to bother you. It's not going to mess up your subscription box. Just you will be notified of when I'm getting videos out to you guys. All right. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, stay driven. One.